Hello, chat. Ooh, that sounded way too. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm back. I totally remembered that streaming exists and that I do that sometimes, but Overwatch 2 is happening and I'm very excited. I quite literally ditched one of my classes today. That's entirely true. I went to my first one and then I was like, screw this. I'm gonna go eat and then sit in queue for an hour. Server's supposed to open in less than a minute. And where's my button? There's the button. Funky new thing you guys haven't seen yet. Wanted to show that off. I've had this made since spring break. Before that, maybe? Drew it myself. I wanted to add a little bit of me to my screens. We can connect a little bit more without showing my face, because that's not something you want to see. So I drew this myself. My eyes are not actually yellow, although I wish they were. And I know it's not perfect, but I'm very proud of it because I suck at drawing faces. Please ignore that they don't have any teeth. I don't know how to draw that stuff. It's fine. But here we go. We've got a win-loss counter. We're spicing up the stream a little bit. We vibing. And now we're just gonna listen to chill music until that number goes down from 20,000. I got baited earlier. It was at like 100, and then it was like, you're getting in, and then it said, server error. So, you know, it's fine. We're here, and we're gonna sit and chat. We're gonna catch up a bit. I might have prematurely started this because a bunch of other people are probably getting in right now and I'm not, which is fine. I'm chill. We can wait. If it takes too long, though, this might just be me watching the screen for forever, which will be an interesting stream to look back on someday. But here we are. I'm very, very excited. Let's see, what's happened in my life since we last checked? My last stream was like spring break, wasn't it? So the whole summer's passed. Life has happened. I'm back at school now. And honestly, that's about it. I did nothing over the summer. I slept most of the summer. That's probably why I didn't stream. Also, my room's right next to my mom's office and she's working from home now, so it's like, I don't want her hearing me yell weird things to chat all the time. I mean, I talk to myself, so that's entirely normal, but who knows, you know? But yeah, here we are. We're vibing. I ate lunch super fast, so I'll probably get hungry partway through the stream. I want to try to stream a lot today, but not for the whole day, because I want to play with some of my friends, and they aren't comfortable with me streaming it yet. So probably play a few games and then hop off so I can go play. But I wanted to share this experience with you. Obviously, waiting in queue is not the fun part. It's when we finally get into the game that's the fun part. And I swear, if my friend gets into the game before me, I'm gonna be kind of upset. So my friend's totally gonna get in before me. Their queue says 9,000 instead of 20,000. So much fun. But we vibing. Honestly, I could pull up Minecraft a little bit, but I feel like waiting in queue is the fun part. Build up the suspense. So, we vibing. I keep saying that. If you can tell, I'm nervous. I haven't streamed in forever, so I don't really remember how to do this. But we're here. And I'm entirely overanalyzing my thingy now, because I'm like, oh, all of these things are wrong with how I do it. But you know what? That's part of being an artist. But here we go. I've screwed around with my mic settings so much recently that they might be a little wonky today, and I apologize for that. Trying to find that sweet spot that I found during my first stream. Haven't been back to that. Not my first stream, my second stream. My first stream was absolutely wonky. Nobody ever sees it again because it was scuffed as fuck. But yes, it's been 4 minutes and it's still at 20,000. I may never get in. Honestly, at this point, I've consigned myself. but I really, 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 really want to play. Some fun news though. I made it onto my school's esports team for over. I made the JV team, but still, it's pretty exciting. I think last I played Overwatch on stream, I was still bronze stuff, maybe silver in support, but now I'm gold support. I was silver in DPS at one point, but then it dropped back down to bronze season, and I kind of just I think a lot of people gave up during the last season. I kind of just played just to feel something, I guess. I don't know. It was that last season. I was just like, can we get Overwatch 2 already, please? I was being very impatient about it. But here we go. I wish I'd. Ooh, the number went down to 10,000 now. I should have gotten on sooner, but I was eating. So, one of my friends is already in. One of my friends from the team, they're already in. So fun. We are chilling. I just want to play, honestly. I also want to see how it looks, because I've been watching all of the content that like the bigger creators have been putting out, so seeing all of the fun stuff that they got to do at the Creator Summit, as well as their like sneak peeks that they've gotten into the game, which is really exciting to see. I love watching all of them play. I watched Flats and Emong's stream yesterday with one last tank duo thing. It was really almost made me cry, honestly, because I've been watching them for since I started playing, so last year, and it was sad, but okay, because we're vibing. I'm gonna screw with my mic settings a bit more while we're here, just cause, you know? It probably would end up just making it worse. Or maybe better, who knows? I'm probably gonna make it worse. I should never screw with these while I'm on stream. But it's... Okay, I'm gonna put you guys back on my starting soon screen, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. If it opens while I'm gone, I'm gonna be real sad because I'm gonna miss it. You guys will get to see it. I will be back. Promise. Alright, I'm back. So we're still in queue. Keep forgetting what I named this scene. I named it Pew Pew. Very confusing. Yeah, we're still in queue, but it's gone down by 2,000, so... which is great. We love to see it. Some fun facts about me while we wait. I have a skateboard. I ride a skateboard around campus. Super, super cool. Except for the fact that it is made out of recycled aluminum. So A, it's heavier. B, if it ever hits my ankle, it's like I'm getting hit by a razor scooter. And C, when I drop it, which happens often because I'm clumsy as shit, it hits my knee, specifically my right knee, and leaves big ass bruises. And I've done it like 3 times now. I swear it's gonna cause permanent damage to my knees one day. So currently I have a nice big oblong bruise right above my knee because I dropped it like yesterday. And it hurt. But it's beautiful and I love it and I will never get rid of it. Unless it breaks. And then I'll have to. But you know, you win some, you lose some. Also, it dents anything. Like if it hits something, it will either dent itself or dent the thing it hit. I've dented so many things because I've like hopped off it or I fell and it's ran into something. I get so scared when it starts going towards people because they're probably going to think it's a regular skateboard and just try to stop it with their foot. And then they're going to get ran over by my metallic skateboard, and that's just no fun for anybody involved. So, I've also been recently working on a few new art pieces. I think I posted 3 of them to my Etsy. Due to technical difficulties, they had to be cut out differently than my other stickers. Because my machine just did not want to work. But there's that. I'm also working on another piece of art based off of episode 34 of Critical Role. I don't remember which episode it is. But I'm working on that. But that one's harder because it involves drawing people, and I am new to that. So it's quite a journey. Quite an adventure. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I also haven't worked on it in a few days because it's intimidating and scary, and I have schoolwork to do. We here. I also think some of the streamers are doing drops today, or maybe that's next week. I can't remember, but me, just small streamer chilling, vibing. Just honestly, I've been wanting to stream for a while. I just haven't because I'm just trying. Well, summer because I slept most of the time, and then I didn't want to stream in the middle of the night because my parents were sleeping. And now I was just getting settled into school, figuring out the rhythm, deciding which teachers I hated and which ones I liked. Which I like most of them. But 2 of them are kind of getting on my nerves right now. One of them hasn't graded a project we turned like 2.5 weeks ago. Which I get, it's a long project, but he's also made comments about how great they are. But I know he's grading them, so just grade mine now. Numbers going down again. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. It'll be fine. Right now we're just chilling. And then my other teacher, he's just sporadic, unorganized, and that's very hard for me to follow along. And so, that's one of the reasons I skipped his class today, was because he had already made it unorganized by making something that was supposed to be due last week due today. And he's moving all their grades again. I keep getting notifications that he's moving the due dates again. I'm like, this is not helpful for my sanity. Please stop moving things or just get rid of the grade altogether. Please. But one of the classes I like, I have like 102% in, because we recently moved to Canvas, and I don't think she knows how it works. So she gave me like extra credit points, but so much that originally I had like 115 in that class. Because I screwed up in a few of the quizzes. Not bad, just enough that it moved it. But I do enjoy Canvas more than what we were using before. If not for anything else, for the confetti you get when you turn an assignment in. It makes my little ADHD brain go brr. And then I'm like, well, now I want to turn stuff in on time. I also don't really have a set schedule for when stuff for the Overwatch team is gonna be, but I do want to try to stream a few of them if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to because like rules and stuff. And some of them we've been doing like in person at the community space at school, so don't know if I'll be able to stream all of them, but I'd like to stream a few just because it'd be cool to bring you guys in on my experience of playing for a collegiate team. A collegiate JV team, but a collegiate team nonetheless. Ooh, we're down to 2,000. If it baits me again, I might just go play Minecraft, but we'll see. We'll see. I didn't expect it to take this long. I should have, but I didn't. But that's okay. Ooh, another fun fact about me. I'm taking, for a class, every Wednesday I get to go bowling. For a class, for a grade. And counts as my phys ed course. Which is really funny, because my school kept yelling at me. They were like, you need to take a physical ed class. And I'm like, I don't want to exercise. I'm a gamer. I don't touch grass. But then I was scrolling through and I was like, what's something that I could tolerate? And then I saw that there was a bowling class and I was like, bitch, bet. And so now I just for 2.5 hours every Wednesday, I get to go bowling. Which is so exciting and fun that I get to do that. Also, everybody in that class is an absolute vibe. Just an absolute vibe. Like, all super nice. The teacher's a little weird. He's an older guy, and he's definitely have some older views about certain things. But he seems nice enough. Oh, I'm so excited. If it baits me again, I'm gonna cry. Maybe not actually cry. I'm having a good day. It's raining where I am. Not really, not much. Light drizzle, cloudy outside. It's a vibe. I keep forgetting that my mic is here and that I'm just like actually supposed to be talking into it. If I fade out, that's why. I kind of expected their servers to freak out a little bit today because everybody and their mom's gonna be trying to play because the hype around this has been intense. But that's okay. Ooh, also fun fact, I'm living with a cat. Not mine, he's one of my roommates. And he's a bit chaotic. He's a kitten. And so I try to keep him out of my side of the room because I've got a lot of equipment here that I don't want him to cat up. By that I mean break it in any way. But one of my other friends, he also got a cat. There's just plenty of cats in my life right now, and I'm enjoying that. Although, my roommate's cat doesn't let me pet him all that often. He's very skittish. Which is okay. I've got to pet him a couple times. But my friend's cat? Oh boy. He's very cuddly. Like, he'll just sit in your lap no matter what. Ooh, something's happening. Something's happening. Oh. It's doing things. It's doing things. I'm so excited. I don't even have words. Like, I want to talk about how exciting this is, or like all of those things. I also feel like I'm not justified being as excited as I am because there are other people who have been waiting for this for years because they've been playing the game since it came out in 2016. And I've only been playing for a year, but this game has become the only thing in my brain space since I've played it. This and Minecraft and Critical Role is all that's been up there. And I'm excited. I just am. I also know that the like home screens are super cool, and I kind of want to just catch my like genuine reaction to it when it opens up. And I'll try to pause the music at the right time to get it. I just don't want to be sitting in silence because I hate silence. But I also know that there's like cool new music, cool new sounds, there's just cool new everything. Obviously, it's a new game. But man, is it exciting. I also want to do like all my placement magic. See if I queue any better, because they said if you participated in either of the betas or you watched the Overwatch League, you might do better. Which I don't understand how watching the Overwatch League will make you better, because it's two very different styles of gameplay. But I participated in both betas, so maybe a rank boost is in my future? I don't think I deserve one. Except for maybe in DPS. If I'm playing Soldier in DPS, I think maybe I'm like gold rank. But I think I'm gold all around. I don't think I'm good enough to go up to plat yet. That's what my goal is though for playing on the team. Is to get coaching and get better. So then I can justify being in plat. But you know, it's just a game at the end of the day. I don't have to be good at it. It's not gonna break me if I stay gold. I also like the new ranking system, because I agree with them that just watching that number fluctuate over and over again was very stressful. And it's one of the reasons I didn't play comp at first. For the first half of the time I've played the game, I only played mystery heroes and quick play. Although I hated quick play, so it was mostly mystery heroes. And then I started watching streamers and I was like, oh, comp isn't all that scary. I can play it. And so I started playing it more, and then I got more comfortable with it. And now the only thing I really need to work on to get better in comp is obviously understanding the game better, having better game mechanics, game sense and stuff, but also like working on callouts. That was something they said at the tryouts for the team, that I need to talk more, which is terrifying because I have anxiety and I know nobody on the team. And so we are gonna work on that. On my own time though, because on stream I'm gonna be talking to you and nobody else, because that's, once again, terrifying. I also got a new desk mat. Mousepad thing. It takes up the majority of my desk and I really like it. It's bright yellow, which kind of contradicts everything about how I dress and everything. I dress in very dark colors most of the time, but yellow is honestly one of my favorite colors. I also look very good in yellow. I don't know why, but every time I wear yellow, everybody's like, you look good in that. And I'm like, well, thank you. I got a new keyboard. I got that over the summer. It's orange and gray with a little bit of black in it. Very cool. I think that's everything new. Got a stream deck. Kind of an impulse purchase. I really didn't need it, but I have it. I also have a capture card, so if I ever want to stream like Pokemon or something for my Switch, I can do. Which I might have thought about it. I haven't played any of the Pokemon games I have in a while, but I really enjoyed playing Arceus, however it's pronounced. I really enjoyed playing that one. I just haven't in a while, because it's like sometimes open world games are really intimidating to me. That's why Minecraft is sometimes often not the game I want to play, because there's so much you can do, I can't decide on what I want to do. So, but I want to get back into playing some of those Pokemon games. I also have Pokemon Snap. That one's fun just because you get to go around and take pictures of the Pokemon and they look cute and fun stuff happens. Also, just any Pokemon game is fun, to be honest. I haven't played one I haven't enjoyed. Obviously, some are better than others, but I also think that the capture card was an impulse purchase. I think both of them were just impulse purchase. I don't have very good impulse control when it comes to spending money. I try to at times, then I end up spending money on the things I don't need and not spending money on the things I need. A very flipped view of what I should be spending my money on, but you know, that's life. I wonder if any of the if anybody else is having trouble getting in. Not having trouble, just take. Ooh, Emong's in. Exciting, exciting, exciting. If I'd known it was gonna take this long, I would have waited to start. But I didn't want to miss my initial reaction when the game opened. Cause it'll be fun to see my reactions to stuff. If not for the audience, for me when I watch this VOD later and listen to how awkward I am. Because I'm still getting used on how to talk to chat specifically. I talk to myself a lot of the times, but it's very different. There's a specific way you've got to talk to chat instead of to yourself. I'm gonna sound like a psychopath right now. That's okay. So everybody's just like, talk like you're talking to yourself. I'm like, no, I can't do that because I talk to myself in a very weird way. I also don't talk much anymore either. The only class I have that I talk in is my first class, which is the one I was at today. And I talked a little bit in that class today because we were doing a workshop. It's my creative writing class. Workshops, we just do stuff. Which I have a story due 2 weeks from now that I probably should be working on right now. Which would be a fun stream idea too, to just have you guys sit here and vibe and watch me write. I don't know if I want you guys to get sneak peeks. But I do want to share my stories with chat, because that'd be fun. Maybe one day I'll do ooh, that's a good stream idea. When I finish my book and it gets like published, maybe I'll do like a reading one. Like where I read my book. That would be fun. I just typed I'm sand instead of I'm sad. We're off to a great start today in my brain. My first instinct when stuff like this happens is just close the game and open it back up again, but that would put me back in queue. I'm pretty sure, so we're gonna sit here and we're gonna chill and we're gonna wait. I also think if I open any other games right now, it will also hinder its ability to put me in the game, so kind of just want to let it run. You could play Minesweeper. I could pull up Minesweeper. I suck at it, but we could do that. Let me see if I can figure out how to pull that up. I'm also gonna try to listen for when it turns back, or when it reconnects or whatever. But I have to open my. Yes, I know how to spell. That's definitely how you spell that. We're figuring this out very slowly. That's not what I wanted it to do. Head over there. Forget about it for a second. Haha, I figured it out. But fun? Haha, we're figuring out the buttons. So you can just... Oh. Just gonna wait and play some Minesweeper. And vibe to the music. I've muted it because I know the sound's a little annoying. I also tend to rush when I play Minesweeper, so if don't judge. I say as I almost clicked the wrong thing. I'm probably gonna miss it. It's probably gonna connect and I'm still gonna be like invested in playing Minesweeper. I also tend to just vibe out to the music that I play, so I might be a little quiet while we wait. See, I forget how to count sometimes. That's mostly the reason I lose Minesweeper games, is just because I forgot how to count. Yes, Matt. Already so dirty. They'll put me back in queue. How fun. How fun. How fun. We might be here or what? But that's okay. It'll be worth it. God, my hands are shaky. My friend's making fun of me for being in queue. Which we love that. Hello. We vibing. We waiting. Playing Minesweeper while we wait. It had me going into a game and then it put me back in queue, which is okay. We can wait. Yeah. I don't mind waiting though. I mean, we've waited this long, haven't we? Just gonna vibe and play a little bit of Minesweeper until we get put in. Yeah, but it happens. I'm willing to wait. It's a long time to be waiting. I've only been waiting about 40-ish minutes. I had just gotten back from my first class of the day that I decided not to ditch, so. I didn't even think the numbers went higher than 30,000. Damn, 40k. Everybody and their mom wants to play this game right now. I mean, the hype's been there, so everybody kind of just wants to play. I was lucky enough to be able to play in both the betas, though, so my excitement's based off of that experience. That's also why I'm willing to wait, because I know it's going to be good when I get there. At this point, I could have not skipped my second class of the day, though. because it ends right about now. Ooh, it went down to 20k. That's exciting. What's really gonna suck is if I get in the queue and it puts me in the game, but then I have to end stream, because that would suck. Because there is a certain point in the day where I'll have to end stream. I do have roommates to think about. And so, I don't know when she gets home though. So that might be an awkward interaction. Be like, well, today's stream was just me sitting in queue. I hope that doesn't happen. I'm too excited to watch. I keep forgetting how to play Minesweeper. It's trying to connect again, I can see it. It's trying. Searching. It's thinking. The servers might just be I also think they might be giving priority to people based on certain parameters, because some people were getting in even before the servers, like, officially launched. So. Might be here a while. But I'm willing to wait. You guys can watch bad at Minesweeper. Sorry, every time it goes to the searching for game server, I just like pause and I stare at it, which I probably shouldn't. Probably like a watch put never bully kind of situation. I know words. At a certain point, I'll just forget it's there. I'll think we're just screaming Minesweeper. When I was doing the betas, it kind of took me this long to get into. Maybe not this long, but it definitely took me a while. And there was significantly less people trying to get in at that point. But I am curious to know if they are giving priority to people. I wonder how that works. Like, who's getting priority? Like, obviously, probably the people who've bought the, like, the Watchpoint pack or whatever. Streamers probably have priority, like the bigger streamers. But I wonder if they're giving priority to new people over returning people. That would seem counterproductive because it's all the people who've been playing Overwatch 1 for years that want to play the game. Probably more than new people. I just like thinking about behind the scenes. What's going on in their brains? One of these days it'll actually connect me to the server. As of right now, we've been sitting in queue for almost an hour at this point. Doesn't feel like it's been an hour, but stream time is different than normal time. In my brain, at least. Years from now, I'm gonna look back at this. Why did I sit here more than an hour? Then I remember I've gotta share in my excitement when the game actually. If it ever opens. I think some of my friends are still stuck in queue. And it put me back in queue, are you serious? That's just unfortunate at this point, honestly. God, this is gonna be the most riveting stream I've ever done. People are gonna be glued to their screen. What's gonna happen next? Will they win that game of Minesweeper? Totally did not just forget the name of the game for a few seconds. The answer to that question is no, because I suck at it. It's the only thing I can think to run that won't hinder my chances of getting into the queue. I could run Minecraft, but then having those two games on at the same time might actually explode my computer. Because for some reason lately it hasn't wanted to run things normally. And it's not even that old of a computer, so it should be fine. But we're just gonna ignore that my hand just spasmed like. honestly, from playing in the betas, I'm really excited about the new single tank format. Especially since lately all I've been getting are, like, I don't want to say bad players, because I've played with a few good tanks, but a lot of people who, again, I don't want to say bad players, because they haven't all been bad. It's just some of the people I've been playing with are absolutely brain dead, and I'm like, how are you playing this game right now? And so that's been fun recently. Especially recently. There's just been like a lot of trolls. In the past week I've like reported so many people just because they were saying absolutely horrid things. So I'm personally am a Sigma Diva main, so playing both of them, they look really strong, and I'm so excited. Junker Queen was fun in the beta. I think they nerfed her a little too much. She doesn't, like, I've been watching the, like, bigger streamers, like, the content they've been putting out, and she doesn't look as strong anymore. She doesn't look as fun anymore either, like, she doesn't have that much of an impact on the game. So I'll probably end up playing mostly, like, Diva Sigma, maybe a bit of Zarya if it works into the comp we're playing. But who knows? We'll see. I definitely do think that both Diva and Sigma look very strong. Like, they look so good. I'm so excited. They'll probably become the new meta for just like casual players. I definitely think Kiriko's gonna be good too. Obviously, a lot of people think she's like too strong right now, which is kind of true. But she is a new hero. They're probably gonna balance her out a little. Incoming patches and stuff. But she definitely, honestly, I do think she's the support hero that Overwatch needed at this point in time. Maybe not the one that everybody wanted, but definitely the one we needed. And though I'm not a support main, I do want to play her. Although I have a feeling I'll forget that she can wall climb. That's been something that's been so unique to Genji and Hanzo for so long that I feel at a certain point I'll forget that that's part of her kit. We honestly may not get in, but if that happens, I will definitely make sure to stream it when I can next. You just may not get my like full reactions of everything, because I am gonna play if I get in later tonight, because I'm so excited. But I'm trying to work out a stream schedule between schedule and my roommate's schedule, so we'll see what happens. I think my mic is being buggy again too, which is fun. We love that. We love that. If it continues to be like super weird, I may just have to reset it and have to deal with the background noise a little bit for one stream, and then I'll fix it later, but we'll see. Words are hard. If this goes on for like too much longer, I might just fall off my desk. It's fine. I might just end stream and then try to start it back up when I get in queue, and hope like when I get into the game, and hope that I catch my reaction. But we'll see what happens. Worst comes to worst, I'll just stream it. Because I think I have time tomorrow. Might have to skip another class, but I have time tomorrow. Or if I get up early, I could do it. And then obviously the weekends exist, so I may not have a schedule, but we'll figure something out. At least this wouldn't have been a total waste of stream, because you guys will still be able to get to see my new setup, at least. Which you could have seen in any other stream I do after this, but yeah. It's here. It's also like the middle of the day on a Tuesday, so nobody's probably here anyway, because everybody's at work. At least all the people that I know like to watch, like friends and stuff, they're either in queue themselves or at work, because they have jobs and stuff and they're functioning members of society. And I'm out here jobless, has a panic attack anytime they try to even find a job, and is in school and ditched a class to sit here and do nothing for an hour and a half. But hey, good vibes. I was really worried that streaming was gonna either boost my mood or just absolutely ruin it, so I'm glad it boosted my mood at the very least. If we get nothing else done, at least I'm in a good mood. And maybe I'll go get, like, donuts or ice cream after this. Maybe that's what'll put me in the game if I go and get food or something. Although I did just eat, so maybe ice cream's on the schedule for today. That's what's great about where my school campus is. It's like in the center of the city, so there's just everything right next here. Like up the street is a pizza place. Down the street's like a donut ice cream shop. No, it's just a donut shop. Combination is one and the other part is. And then like 10-minute drive from here is the mall where I do all my grocery shopping. And also just is the mall. There's actually 2 malls there. Which I don't know why they're like right across the street from each other, but that just, it's weird. And then, let's see, there's like a million schools right here too, just like elementary, middle schools. It's like a million of them. When I drive to my bowling class on Wednesdays, I have to go through like 4 school zones. It's annoying. That's the only downside to where I live is if you're trying to get anywhere around the end of a school day, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to hit so many school zones. So I try to do everything in the middle of the day. Mostly that's just because that's when I have the most energy, but that's like the main reason I ever lose a Minesweeper game is that I rush and then I hit the wrong thing, obviously. Or like my hand just twitches because my hands get really shaky sometimes because I have anxiety and I don't drink enough water and I don't eat enough food. So that's probably what I should be doing right now. I should be hydrating, be preparing. But I'm a gamer, we don't drink water. That's a lie. A lot of gamers actually do. Weird. I find it boring. Like, just the water's just too boring for me. So I never drink it. But I always drink. Does it just taste? I'm gonna give it until it goes back down to, like, trying to find you a server. Let it try to connect a few times, and if it puts me back in the queue again, back at like 30k, I might just end stream and let it sit for a bit and come back. We'll see what happens. Honestly, it might just be best to let it sit and wait until it gets into game so that I'm not using my computer for the game and streaming. Maybe I don't know how it works. I don't know how anything works computer-wise, but also, like I said, at a certain point I'll have to get off anyway. If not because my roommate came home, then because I have home. Because I am still a student. And some of the homework I actually want to do, which is surprising. It's funny, my friend keeps texting me updates, and I'm like, please don't get queued before me. I know you got into the queue before I did, but I just want to get in. I'm excited. the first character they're gonna play is Arisa, and I'm like, I know you're an Arisa main, but Kiriko, she exists, and I want to play her. Also, there are console players. I think Arisa might be a bit harder for them because the javelin shots I feel like are going to be harder to hit if you're on console. The javelin shots are hard to hit when you're on PC. Oh, it's back to 4,000. Honestly, I should be using my win-loss draw counter to just keep track of how many times it's put me back at the beginning of the queue. Because that would be funny. I'm just glad all my stream stuff works still, since I haven't used it for so long. The only thing I've used Streamlabs for is to record a project a few weeks ago. That's the only time I've opened it since I set up the PNG thing. Because like all my teachers are like, oh, you should use this video thing to make your video project, or you should use this one, you should use this one. I'm like, no, Streamlabs works just fine. The only thing that sucked about that project is that the website I was using for my portfolio that I was trying to post it to wouldn't let me post videos that were over 10 minutes long, so I had to do like a weird YouTube link thing, and my video was 10 minutes and like 30 seconds. And there was no way for me to cut those 30 seconds. So frustrated. I'm also just glad I remembered how to stream, like how to talk, how to set everything up, how to do it, how to yada 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 yada. Because, again, it's been a while. That's good for building my confidence to be able to stream again in coming days. I also have a few other games that I want to stream too. I got Stray, haven't played it yet. I got one of those story games. I don't remember what it's called. Got one of those. Just a story game. Of course, there's a million story games, but I can't remember what it's called. I was gonna play that one during Pride Month, but then I chickened out. And then there are a few other games that I have on my wish list that I want to play too, once I get some money from like Christmas or something. So we've got a lot of stuff coming up. I just gotta have the time and energy to do it. Although I really do want to play Stray, because I never watched anybody play it, so I'll be going into it pretty much blind. I know a little bit about what happens because from like memes and TikTok, but that's about it. So I also eventually want to play The Last of Us, but I don't have a place, so that might be really far in the future. Okay, okay. It's trying again. I'm afraid if I say anything, it's just gonna boot me back to the beginning. I shouldn't be staring at it. I shouldn't be staring at it. It's a watch point never boils kind of situation. Puts me in, it puts me in. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it's all fine. Staring at it. I shouldn't be, but I am. It scared me. I thought no, roommate, please don't come home. That'd be way too awkward right now. Because the lock on our front door makes this very specific, like, squeak sound. I always know when it opens. My ears are tuned to it. I think that this is the longest that it's said in Q0 in front of you, but of course it switched when I... Oh, that was quicker. It's moving faster now. I need to stop staring at it. I know I keep saying that, but I'm still not doing it. Honestly, if I'm just gonna... It's actually... Let the minesweeper in the way. Staring it down. Hoping for something. We've been waiting. It's definitely switching between trying and failing faster than it has before, so maybe that's a good sign, maybe that's a bad sign. We may never know. How many of my gun in? Wow, still only one friend is insane. We all must just be in queue. My friend got a message in their game saying that they're working on getting in issues, so we might just have to stream it some other day. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, just to have hope in their servers, but I can definitely understand that they'd be extremely overwhelmed right now. I do like this like loading screen. It's a little different with the floating squares in the back. Kind of matches the vibe of the music. Calm, but vibey. I don't think vibey's a word, but it is in my vocabulary. Am I blind or was that FPS counter always up in the corner? I must be blind. It's really small, so it's probably just me being blind. Probably what it is. Well, I thought because it was switching between them. I guess not. Let's pull Minesweeper back up. Watch, as soon as I do this, it's gonna... That's not what I wanted to pull up. There we go. Still learning how to use all the different things that stream. Still very new to all of this. I also bet all of my neighbors think I'm insane because I've just been talking to myself. So I hope none of them can hear me, although I know they can because the walls are very, very thin. Yeah, I have a feeling we're not gonna play today. Which is fine, I get it. There's a lot of things probably going on behind the scenes. They're working as hard as they can to fix. And put me back in queue. This time it's up to 40k. Oh my. Okay, well. Guess we'll probably just have to get off for today and just let it think for now, and then I might be on later today, I might be on tomorrow, we'll see what happens. But I hope to see you guys then when that happens. I have no idea when it happens. I entirely forgot to tweet out that I was streaming today anyway, so nobody probably even knows about the stream, which is really fun. This is a secret little stream that I did for myself and nobody else. Woo! Anyway, I'll be back on whenever it puts me into the game. Hopefully today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. Who knows how long this is gonna take. I'm just gonna leave it open all day and see what happens. But I hope that everybody has a fabulous day. And I will see you sometime when the game decides to let me in. Okay? I keep hitting my mic stand, Jesus. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great week and a great rest of their day. Remember to drink water, although I don't, but you should. Very important. Your homework, because that's what I'm about to go do. And tell your friends you love them. Yeah. Bye.